Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014, or MTG DOTP 14. If you were a robot who could only read through tickers. Welcome Baer and Nick, of course.
Hello.
Usual
Hi.
and all that.
I've been working on that robot problem for a while.
Yeah, I know.
DOTP 14.
014. I don't understand anything but binary, so those first and last numbers are weird.
I will be a real boy. Wait, if he can only speak in binary, then I think MTG DOTP would probably be more difficult than 4.
Yeah, they have problems with the letters.
Yeah,
They correspond, though, to numbers somewhere. There's like a
that's
sequence
true.
of ones and zeros, I guess.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we'll
So
figure
the
it out
deck that's
eventually.
on fire, did I just get that? No, wait.
I don't know.
No, I
The
didn't.
roof is on fire, though.
Yeah, Nick unlocked 2 decks.
Yeah, it was, I guess it was 1. I thought it was 2, but when I came back, I only saw 1 that was on fire, unless it wasn't. I don't know.
Maybe
His wife is
you
always
saw
over
it.
on my dick.
Hey-oh.
Asking how I got such a nice dick.
Hey-oh.
That's a video. That's a video
Is
on the
it?
internet.
I actually don't know what
How'd you
were
get such a
referencing.
nice dick?
How'd you get such a nice dick?
I don't know.
It's an Australian guy talking about his dick.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how he got such a nice dick.
I'm saying like the outdoor recreational area of a house. The deck.
Oh, how did he...
That's wherein the joke lies.
I
don't know if
get
that
it.
was
So
made
it's
clear.
the
Yes.
okay. That's where the Australian...
I was hoping I didn't have to go that far with the explanation.
No,
because I mean, I've rendered the video ineffective to anybody that would care to.
I've
search
been
it up at this
lounging all
point.
day, so my brain is like at still like the frog coming out of a deep freeze for 20 years mode right now.
Oh,
That's
they had
an
that in
oddly
Austin
specific
Powers.
mode.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, they defrosted him, remember? He had, like, chili chest hair for a while.
Oh yeah. Well, he
put him
wasn't
in,
a
like,
frog
the-
though.
The green soup or the red soup or whatever it was.
And they stole his mojo before they
yeah,
did
they
that.
just ripped it right out of him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty mean, to be honest with you.
I can't decide if it was just a metaphor for sperm or bone marrow.
I don't know. I think it was just straight up his mojo. It was a neon pink color, if I do remember correctly.
Okay, so neither of those things I
Heard
said.
the conspiracy theory that Austin Powers actually has a very, very powerful Nazi agenda.
Really?
don't like
Yeah.
that.
That's something that someone's argued before.
Nah, I made that up.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
all right. I was gonna
I would have
say.
believed it in a second.
Actually,
I was
you know,
trying to go somewhere with this, but then I actually quickly made the decision, like, let's not go down that path for now. I just want to just
I
go ahead
appreciate
and
that.
avoid it.
that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You may tap or untap target permanent. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of underlying agendas, I went back and I watched Con Air the other day. I didn't really go back anywhere. I was just sitting on the bed and it was playing, so I watched it. But so I was watching that. That movie has some serious racial undertones about it that are a little bit off-putting, to say.
Came out in the 90s, right?
It did, yeah, it did. It did come
Yeah,
out
there's
in
a
the
lot of
90s.
that kind of stuff in the 90s. We were still getting over all the cocaine from the 80s, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Doesn't make it
still,
favorite.
It was still a bit off-putting. I found.
The
That
the
was-
entirety of the United States of America was on a 10-year racism withdrawal effect from cocaine of the 80s.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the argument I was making. What?
Okay.
You say that like it's weird or something.
I'm just spelling it out for myself so I can follow along. That's all it is.
It's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just kind of just a little bit racist. It had some racist undertones to it that were a little bit strict. They put some ethnic characters into some very compromising and subservient roles, and then made them do some things that were clearly racially biased, and then they made the one southern white man the savior of humanity and stuff.
Oh,
but
God.
beyond all that, though, I still really like that movie, except for the final sequence, because it's a big load of bullshit. It doesn't make any sense at all with the rest of the film. Honestly, if they didn't have that final sequence in the film, it probably would be a markedly better film, I'd have to say. Because
I'm gonna die.
yeah, well, you're gonna
Nick's
take
gonna kill me.
4
This is
damage. Yeah.
ridiculous.
But so in
Doesn't
the
look like
final
him.
scene, I've talked about reluctant heroes before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I really love reluctant heroes. Nicolas Cage's character in that movie is a reluctant hero. He doesn't want to save anybody, right? Like his whole thing
always
in that
that guy.
movie.
Yeah.
He plays that pretty often, but but his whole thing in that movie is he's trying to get back to his daughter and his wife, and he has no reason to do anything else. That's his main goal. But a situation arises in which he is the only one that can save the day, so he has to. That's why I love those characters, is because it's like their morality is so ingrained into their character that they literally cannot not help people. They have to. If he can, he has to. But like John McClane in Die Hard, and when you see him sitting in the bathroom, and then he's talking to the police guy, and he says, "Oh, okay, the police are here now." And John McClane's like, "Oh, cool. All right, I'm gonna sit here and chill. You guys handle it," because he doesn't have to do anything else. He's like, that there are people here who can do stuff. I don't really need to do it anymore, until he's forced to do it again. Now, what happens in the final sequence is the bad guy's getting away. Nicolas Cage is there with thousands of police, so he's not the only one there anymore. And the bad guy's getting away. He's there with his wife and kids, and then he chases after the bad guy. And it's like, that completely defeats his character motivation. You've completely destroyed the whole character throughout the whole film.
Well, it's not important at that point. No one remembers that.
Yeah,
Should have made Fist with his toes instead. Would have been a much better movie.
Exactly.
Why didn't they light his skull on fire? That's really where they should have gone with it.
That'd be good. That'd be good. I could watch that film.
You know what movie actually really disturbed me with its racial undertones was 12 Years a Slave. Now, I don't know if they were thinking about it when they made that film, but my God, was I uncomfortable.
I didn't see that movie. Was that good? Did you see it?
It was pretty good, yeah. It was, I went into it with the intent of, like, I was trying to make it more educate. I know it's actually probably shocking to everyone at this point in the video already. Like, wow, actually, Baer saw a movie, a film, live in theaters.
Yeah, really, yeah.
But yeah, I went into it trying to approach it as more of like a let's learn about what this guy's life was like instead of like let's go enjoy a film. I saw it as like I wanted to see what actually happened, and I heard that this was a decent portrayal of the kind of lifestyle that was forced upon a lot of people, as I'm sure many people are aware of. But yeah, it was pretty damn well, like startling for sure. But yeah, it was satisfying to that effect as well. I'm actually going to Mountain Cycle, believe it or not.
Oh,
we dodged doing Hitler and World War II talk, and then immediately went to slavery and racism. Like, looking for other hot button issues. You want to do religion too? We'll hit that one.
Yeah, we're gonna try to knock them all out in the same episode. This is gonna be like the polarization episode. The gang polarizes their crowds.
There have been too many people. I get you. There's been too many people watching these videos. We need to make sure that we cut out at least a third each time.
When that view counter goes down to 0, we'll know we've offended them all. Until that happens. Let's talk about God for a minute.
Nah, fuck that. That's a little bit too deep there. Let's just talk about politics instead.
Okay.
and geopolitics.
So Obama's Satan.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
This is the Antichrist.
You know his middle name is Hussein.
Oh my God! How
I know,
dare
right?
Oh my, he must
How
be
dare
related.
he have heritage?
There's only one dynasty named Hussein in the entirety of the earth.
I know.
Actually, speaking of dynasties, for some reason, curiosity would set in some specific fashion at times in my life, and I decided to look up, what are the other Richatellis in the world? Apparently, that is a very somewhat unique name.
Really?
There's not very many on Earth. There's like 30 people, and like, I mean, a good percentage of them is my family, my lineage. So it's kind of interesting.
What? That's I can only imagine that's Italian.
Yes, it is.
So I was wondering what heritage you have, Nicholas. I was going to say I'm primarily Scottish.
Oh yeah, no, I'm Irish and Italian and German. Half German and then 25-25.
There you go.
In the year 2525, if man is still alive.
Nice rhyme.
Yeah, that's actually a song.
Oh damn it!
Yeah.
Spoiled on the impromptu nature of Let's Play speak. Think everything is an original idea.
4, 5, 6.
So I'm
You can
dead.
just take
I
credit
don't
for
know.
it. I mean, that's the YouTube way.
Yeah, true that.
Oh
So
no.
Rob, you get to face Nick, so I guess you just decide on what you want to do here.
Nah, I'm just gonna actually. I'm just gonna.
Give me
Well,
land. Thank you.
hopefully kill Nick.
Oh.
Who even does that anymore?
Yeah. Yeah. The onus is on you, really, right now, to kill Nick.
You just call me an onus?
Yeah, you're an onus. Goddamn onus. But yeah, so
Okay.
you can kill him if you want now.
Yeah, I certainly would like to try. I don't know if I have the ability at the moment, but
You do. He only has 5 health and all untapped creatures.
that's true. Well, okay then. I suppose this is the position you've put me in, and I hope that Nick doesn't hate me.
That's okay. It's just
I'm gonna
magic.
go...
I'll just take it completely seriously.
Yeah.
That's important.
That's how it's got to happen.
What were we talking about before? I was making
God
strategic
and
decisions?
politics.
Oh, God and politics. No, but before that,
God's role in politics.
Oh, right.
That
Yeah,
was what
that's
we were talking about.
none is, and that's the end. Of
Yeah,
that
there
for
is
me.
not any god in politics. I know
Oh,
that.
dude,
for a fact.
I did the dumb thing with cultivate again.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh well, whatever.
I'm dumb.
Just attack though.
Yep.
And kill
You want
him.
to do abortions next, or
Yeah, that's important.
Oh god.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Yeah, he sounded pretty confident about something.
Oh.
There we
Does
go.
that stop you from being killed? It does, actually.
Yep, it does.
Huh. Well played.
I hate being killed.
Yeah, it's
You
bad.
do, yeah.
Basically the
you've
worst.
been known to hate that.
I've heard that, actually. That
Studies
Nick
have
does
shown.
not-
I actually did a straw poll on this the other day. I didn't get your opinion on it, but I took the opinion of the masses, and they told me that RockLeeSmile does not like being dead.
Yeah, I've
Oh.
heard that as well.
I took
True
a straw
facts of
poll
life.
also, and it was on which letter should be removed from the
Yeah,
alphabet. Apparently, Q. Q can just fuck off and die. Apparently,
Really?
Or-
Q,
It took
yeah.
Q. I understand Q. I think Q can go. Q and
I
K
get that,
are
too.
of like equal disposability, but those named Kyle had a bit of an issue to take
Yeah.
with that.
relay or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but I blame Kyle for everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Nick, I'm sorry.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, that's a magic game for you,
All right,
friends.
thanks everybody for joining us.
Wow.
Yeah, that was quick.
I don't feel good about that. I thought I was gonna make a big rally and
No.
turn it around with one health.
Yeah, I
Man, he's got a
shock
red
card.
deck. What do you think's gonna happen?
Got a
That's
big
true,
red
yeah.
deck.
Yeah, his
big
wife
red
loves his
deck.
big red deck.
Well, this episode has the magicking itself has only been 12 minutes.
Yeah, I'm down to roll again.
Yeah, I think since it's only 12 minutes, we might as well do another one.
I agree.
mean, even if it's 30 minutes, then that's like a normal magic episode.
I'd say like 42 an hour.
Yeah.
Used to.
I like to do generally. I like to
Oh,
do
are
a
you fucking
5-minute
kidding
magic
me?
game and then like 80 minutes of talking if we could.
That's,
But
that's a good idea. That's always fun.
we don't get that
Um,
today.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, fine. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
So no, seriously, what were we talking about before? We were talking about after we were talking
Abortions.
gods and politics, Bolsheviks.
No abortions, not politics.
Ah, politics.
Bolsheviks and power talks.
Ah, man.
Can we speak like this for the rest of the episode?
I would very much like that, but you know,
Okay.
mostly just you doing that.
Yes, I'll do
What
that.
accent was that? That was like a kind of Swedish a little.
I can see
Bolshevik.
that.
Oh,
No,
did you
it's
say
Bolshevik.
It's like a guy
Yeah,
from
it's a
Russia
Bolshevik.
living
That's
in
not
New
a
York.
Bolshevik accent.
I don't know, man. It's pretty Bolshevik to me. If you ever hear a lot
Give
of
me your
lot
best
of Bolsheviks.
proletariat accent.
Oh man! You know what I,
I
want to
got-
hear? What the sound of is a wombat. What do wombats sound like? I don't know. It's a very
They
mysterious.
probably
place to
sound
me.
exactly like the fox.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to say it though.
You better not.
Can't make me.
I'll think about it.
What the,
Kasali Pride Mage.
What does the
Sacrifice.
fuck say?
See, if they removed Q, then you wouldn't have Kasali Pride Mage, would you? And yeah, see, like he takes the place of a K. A K would be real lame in that word,
the
whereas
Q is
makes
just
it
so
fancy.
pretentious in that word.
It is pretty pretentious, but that's the whole point. It's all fancy.
Throw in
Yeah,
some
man.
apostrophes too for maximum pretension.
It's like a fancy. Yeah, that would be good. Like a Q apostrophe.
Yeah.
Two
that's how, like,
apostrophe space.
There's always
Kasali.
Q apostrophes always being after Q's. That's how I would say it if that
It's
was
an elf
like,
thing. It's just elf things.
What is that called? What is that talk show called?
Kasali Talk. Live. That's a great show.
Solid
it's
Request
like-
Live.
Like I want to say it's like The Crew, but that sounds like way too hood, and it's a panel full of white and black women.
The Crew.
The Crew live 10 a.m. on
Actually,
TBS.
there's a show that I see. It's on like CBS or something at like 3 in the morning, and it's called. I think it's been running for years. Years this show has been running, and it's called Comics Unleashed, and supposedly it has comedians on the show.
Really?
But it is not funny at all. There is nothing funny about that show. It's like a talk show, but it's like obviously filmed at like 10 a.m. but airs at like 3 a.m. the next day. And
Everybody's tired.
It's real bad. It's awful. But it's been running for like, I mean, most of my adult life at least.
Wasn't Jerry Springer gonna do that? Jerry Seinfeld gonna do that exact same idea?
No, I think Jerry Springer was going to be the one doing it, actually. Yeah.
No.
I think Jerry Seinfeld has a show, doesn't he? Someone told me that it was good.
Jerry Seinfeld does this online show now. That was my Porky Pig moment. I had 3 Ds in there, like the span of half a second. That was impressive.
That's all, folks.
He has this show that he does online now called Comedians Getting Coffee. And no, it's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. And I think that's the actual website, too. Yeah, comediansandcarsgettingcoffee.com. It's actually really good. He does basically... He calls them interviews, but it's really just him and his comedian friends having conversations that are naturally funny.
That sounds
like
fun,
what we do, except
But they don't play Magic. They get coffee, and they drive really awesome cars.
That's true.
When do we get our awesome cars? Is that 150,000 subscribers? Or...
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
higher
YouTube
than that.
mails it to you.
Yeah.
You get the plaque at 100, the car at 150, and the girlfriend at 200. I think it's
Yeah, you
like...
get the red phone at 250,000 apparently.
Yeah.
The red phone, as you call the president of YouTube.
You call Mr. YouTube and tell him
Mr.
when the
YouTube,
playlist function doesn't work.
Actually, I remember hearing he moved over to a Mexican company. It's Senor YouTube now.
Okay.
This is his real name, yeah. Yeah. You know what actually is a really fun title that I kind of wish that I had that no one really uses? I mean,
Esquire.
they use it sometimes. It's like on business cards and stuff, but people don't. Oh, did you just say it? I think you just said it.
Esquire.
Yeah, Esquire. Yeah, it's fucking great. It's a
Every
great
time
title.
somebody says cool title, it's Esquire.
Esquire.
I've
It's an awesome title, but no one uses it. Like,
what does it mean even?
It's like
it means
a lawyer.
you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. I thought it was some kind of royalty insignia.
No, yeah.
It's kind of like that though in society.
Speaking of insignias, I really, really want a coat of arms, like really bad. I kind of want to do that. If I get cool enough in my life, I'm gonna get.
Oh, that's at 150,000 subscribers.
Oh, and then you get a coat of arms. No, I actually really want a coat of arms. It's actually pretty cool. Like, cause you know a lot of football teams, and by football I mean European football, have coat of arms and stuff.
Do they not all have them? I thought that was kind of a part of a football team's moniker was to have a coat of arms for the.
Yeah. I think
the organization.
They do, yeah.
Since Hogwarts was established, yes, that's been part of it.
Oh, I fucked up my Cultivate last time too.
Oh, no.
Whatever.
You gotta. Oh man, 2 silvers in a row. I know that. I know
yeah,
that feels,
that's
bro.
why I said fuck me at the beginning of this. But
yeah.
but anyway, so but what's actually really cool is the Baltimore Ravens, the American football team, have a coat of arms, and I think that's pretty sweet. It's a sweet thing.
That is a sweet thing.
That's
like,
Ravenclaw, actually.
Yeah, that's the Hufflepuff is the other person in their division. Actually, that would be amazing if they just made a division of football. Just add an extra one in that's in both conferences, and it's just Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Gryffindor.
Yeah, just the Hogwarts school division. I agree.
That'd be
amazing. Yeah.
I would totally watch that. So I think Baer wins, by the way.
Yeah, Bear's winning.
I played.
Bear just
ended up playing 5 lands this turn, which is pretty cool.
That's a lot of lands, and you have Primeval Titan. So yeah, I think we just lose.
Yeah,
that deck's pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's largely
you
positive.
have 5 cards in your hand. Okay, yeah, we're boned. We're boned up real good, Nick. So, shit, that sucks.
Oh man, I'm just gonna go ahead and hang
think
out.
the power of 2 can do anything against this.
Yeah, no, not really. We're kind of boned. Yeah,
At least you guys get to see what I'm drawing. That's
true.
Right?
Yeah,
It is fun.
Yeah, you get Ulamog's Crusher next turn. That'll be fun to play against, I'm sure.
And it has to attack, which is also great. Too.
It does.
Yeah, it's always awesome.
It's just a damn shame that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Bad for us. Good for you. Bad for us. I have 3 cards.
I like soccer, man. I should watch soccer more. We had a really like intricate discussion about soccer at PAX. Rob and I with Dennis and Austin. We were in the hotel breakfast cafe.
Yes.
And I had myself. What did I have there? I think I had some pancakes. No, I didn't have pancakes. I didn't want to order pancakes because we were talking about how we shouldn't order food that we can easily create ourselves at the cafe. So I think I might have had like an omelet or something.
An omelet.
An omelet.
Omelet.
Jewelry you can eat. The omelet.
Are you allowed to have a continental breakfast at sea, or is that illegal?
The competition don't expect this.
Is that like a violation of OSHA agreements?
Yeah.
Ocean agreements?
No, it's actually Atlantis. Namor proceeds over the
Namor presides.
Yeah, over the laws of the sea.
Oh god.
But fucking Aquaman bursts out of the water. You have committed treason against my people. Fucking dolphins raining from the sky with some fire.
There you go.
That's the most exciting thing Aquaman's ever done.
I mean, I don't want to like pretend this isn't what I'm gonna do. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a thing. Well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, I mean, you got 5 other cards in your hand, so...
I mean, Baer, you really could have tested the water with some other creatures first to see if it's gonna do anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you know.
Right. Well, I mean...
do what I can.
Piss off then, dude.
Yeah,
Suck on sapperlings. How about that?
Oh, sapperling sucking.
I don't really want to suck on your sapperlings,
They got tentacles for your mouth.
Suck on those sapperlings. There's 5 of them. They created a nice little stack, all grouped together.
It's awfully tentacruel of you.
I get it.
Boom. I'm so glad we decided to turn this into Pokemon trading card game series instead.
I would not watch that series. Actually, I probably would. Did you know? Hey,
did you watch this one? I'm curious.
Do you know the Pokemon trading card game is actually made by Wizards of the Coast?
Is it?
Yep. And
the
the mechanics of the Pokemon trading card game is they're based on Magic as well.
Wow.
It's pretty much the same game. I
think about it, yeah, it is pretty much a dumbed down version of Magic. Because I played it actually when I was a kid. I played it. I took my deck to a mall once, and I played in a little kids tournament there. It was kind of cute. Yeah. Well, I remember actually one specific instance when I was a kid trading around with Pokemon cards, and I had this. I even remember what card it was. It was a Pinsir. You remember that Pokemon? The dude with the garden shields for a head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a holographic one, but it was a misprint, and it had some
shiny.
Shiny, and it had some kind of weird misprinted logo on it. So I took it into a card shop, and I was like, "Hey, how much will you give me for this? It has this misprint on it, which thereby makes it more valuable because that's the way trading cards work." And he was this like guff, burly-looking dude with a beard that really looked like he shouldn't be interacting with children, but I guess he was in a trading card shop, so that really wasn't his prerogative in the first place. And he looks down at me. He looks at me a lot longer than he looks at the card, because I'm pretty sure at this point he's like, all right, how much can I swindle out of this kid?
Right, yeah.
And he tells me $16. I remember that too, $16. And I thought to myself as a kid, who with $16 could buy just 4 days worth of candy at the least, and that was basically my only intention. I thought to myself, no way, it's worth way more than that. And now I look back on that every day, having walked away from the offer then and there, because A, I didn't like the deal, and D, I didn't like the way that guy was looking at me. I still think, like, why didn't I take that? That's a lot of money for a kid. I could use $16 right now if I had a Pinsir card to sell. I'd do it.
Do you still have the card?
I don't still have the card, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had the opportunity now, if you put me back in 10-year-old me's shoes and said, make this deal, I'd be like, done. In the bag.
To be honest with you, I'd make any deal if I were wearing the shoes of a 10-year-old right now, because my feet would be in a lot of pain.
Now I know how to get you to where I want.
Hey, Rob, you gotta wear these shoes, motherfucker. I don't really want to.
It's gotta be a lot more creepy than that, man. Like, hey, Rob, You gotta put on these shoes for me, man.
Why do you want me to put on shoes, Baer? That's kind of weird.
Just do it, Rob. Just do it for me. Give Daddy this last chance.
Oh,
whoa.
that's gross.
Yeah, I took that to a really dark place.
Oh, man. What were we talking
alienating the viewers.
We were talking about soccer. Yeah, that actually so I do also want to get into soccer because I like soccer. I do actually enjoy it more than I initially thought that I would like soccer.
I didn't realize there were that many tokens.
That's a lot of tokens.
We're all
he also has It That Betrays in his hand as well, so that's a thing. Anyway, yeah, I do want to get into soccer because I do kind of like it. Like I like it more. When I was younger, I used to think like, oh, soccer, yeah, a bunch of nil-nil draws. That sounds fun. But it actually is kind of exciting once you know the game more. However, I think a thing that I mentioned during our discussion in the breakfast hangover time was something that I still kind of agree with, is that like the reason that I kind of don't like basketball as much as American football, and the reason that I don't like soccer as much as American football are very similar reasons. Basketball, I think, is too high scoring, and I think soccer is too low scoring. And that's what makes me kind of not that into soccer.
That's why hockey's perfect.
Yeah, that's what people keep telling me. I should watch more hockey.
Yeah, and that was the conclusion I believe we came to as well. Hockey's difficult to get into. It doesn't seem like it would be, but hockey's actually kind of a complex sport to watch because you can watch it and see what's going on and understand it okay, but you realize at some point that there are just quite a few different things going on just as the players are going, like line changes in particular. I've been calling hockey games for 2 years and I still don't understand line changes. Like, it's just crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds intense. Oh boy. Oh, great and
yeah, it turned into this.
Oh, it's one of those days.
Yeah, it turned into that
two
day.
of them.
Yeah, because you guys wanted to play.
The land to support two of them.
you wanted to play rough, so let's start doing that.
Hey, I didn't do anything to you. I would kill Nick. He can still kill you. I can't. Right.
I attacked Nick with the 16-16, I guess. So
well, that's fuck it.
That's the price you had to pay.
I've been only drawing land cards. Like at the last cultivate I used, I saw that I have like 5 land cards in my deck left. So fuck me. Like I have 41 cards in there, and I haven't drawn a single fucking creature since turn 1.
Alright, Bear's just giving me more health. I'm not worried about it.
Is he?
Yeah, he just gave me 3 health.
Oh yeah, he's got the Centaur deck going.
Centaur deck.
Basically, easy.
He is
stuff.
gonna have to deal with a 16 damage creature coming in though.
Oh, I have to block something, huh?
It's gonna be just fine, Baer. Don't worry about it.
Wait a second.
I don't like that response.
Well, I guess this keeps me alive, so.
Yep.
Very well. 1 health. Very good. Very good.
You made it. You made it to the other side.
I guess I should have attacked with all those spores too. I don't know why I left them behind.
Yeah, probably. He probably could have killed us last turn.
Yeah. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
Lucent Luminid. Oh yeah, it's like the puck unicorn griffin.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What's it gonna do with one land? One land will do something.
One land. Prey upon. It's coming.
Know.
All over my chest.
What's gonna happen, Baer?
I don't understand what you could possibly be withholding from me, so I'm anxious to find out.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you right now. Here it comes.
All right, let's see it.
Oh! You're gonna take second, huh? All right, fine. Be that way. Well, you know what? If we were using Mario Kart rules, my overall rating would be I got 2. So
I don't know, man. I think you might still be on the bottom of the podium there.
No, I finished first in the first one, and then I finished
that's right. Yeah, I did win the first one.
Okay,
so yeah, you're a solid second place.
What did you get last time, Baer? Were you second or third?
I don't even remember. I was probably third.
If you were third, then we're tied for first, I guess, and Nick second.
All right.
We need that wonderful benevolent commenter that tallied up all the victories again.
That'd be amazing if someone did that. Oh, Baer has 30 health now.
Somebody did actually.
Did they really?
I'm just trying to play it safe here. Make sure I Actually,
yeah.
if I were trying to play it safe, I'd get more value. You see, this is the kind of comment I definitely don't want to read. Hey, Baer, you could have gained 4 more life if you'd played the Primeval Titan before the Bountiful Harvest
Yeah,
in that
you
last
really-
turn before you annihilated Nick.
You really blew this game, Baer. Come on, man.
God damn it.
That's always good in the in like Isaac episodes where like I get like epic fetus in the first room, and then people are like, you could have gotten 1 extra key if you went and did this. And he's like,
I know.
Doesn't fucking matter. I like easily won the game. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just take the video down and redo it all.
God.
Like, exactly step for step. Just
If
add
you're
that
not
extra
reading
step
the wiki and playing with 100% min-max capable play every episode,
man.
why am I even watching you, Rob? What's the point?
I remember when Wrath of the Lamb first came out and I first started doing my series, people were like, the wiki says that this does that, so what you just said is wrong. And then the wiki, like, literally, I think 60% of the wiki was wrong at that time. Like, it was pretty much just all wrong. And
Because people were just guessing.
yeah, people, yeah, it was like their best guess against mine a lot of the time, and a lot of times I would have like first-hand proof in video form, like,
Right.
hey, yeah, no, that's what this does. Actually, I know the wiki says that, but bullshit, bullshit,
Wow, shit.
bullshit.
You know, we're
So I
almost to
can't wait till
episode
Rebirth
100.
happens. Are we?
Isn't that wild? Yeah, we're
Yeah,
like,
that's
I think
pretty
this is
crazy.
what, 98 maybe?
Maybe.
You won the game and unlocked a card.
Oh, well played. I didn't unlock a
GG
card
there.
in the last game. It's bullshit.
It's because you suck.
I know.
You might have gotten them all already.
Maybe.
You
Maybe it was
caught
a
'em all,
DLC
got all the
deck.
cards.
I doubt it. Sliver.
Yeah, I do have
got
2 new
Slivers
decks. I have Mind Maze and Dodge and Burn, but I didn't use either of them this time.
twice. Dodge
Can't
and
keep myself
burn.
off your dicks.
Oh, I don't even have Dodge and Burn, actually. I want to meet
Yeah,
that
I played
deck.
a couple of rounds in the expansion the other night, so I guess that's where those came from.
That's good. Aren't there, there's new decks, too, aren't there? That's what I remember seeing. or
There's,
something.
I have Lords of Darkness is still locked, as well as Sylvan Might. I
have
remember
a
the
lot of
Sylvan
things
Learning
that are
Center. It's
locked.
probably like that.
It's
Yeah,
probably just
I
like
imagine
that.
so. It's just an educational deck.
Hall of
Sword of the
Champions.
Samurai, still don't have that either.
That deck's pretty cool, actually. I like the Samurai deck a bit, sometimes.
I didn't find it. I was looking for it to unlock it. I didn't see it anywhere. Probably just gotta
Yeah.
play more.
Yeah, maybe. Might be one of those things where you have to unlock them separately from the campaign. I really hope that there's no unlocking system, or like
Oh,
I can
thousands.
sidestep the unlock system in 2015. That'd be really nice.
I'm sure they'll let you freaking microtransaction your way to victory there if that's what you
Yeah,
really
that's
want.
probably what they will do, which is
Mhm.
sad. But whatever, fine. Yeah, we
At
were saying
400,000 subscriptions, you can get unlocked decks, actually.
really.
One of the many, one of the many perks of being a famous YouTuber.
You know, someone mentioned in the last episode that we should I'll get Tabletop Simulator and play Magic in that. Which actually, I don't think it's a terrible idea.
I didn't
It's
know
not,
that was the
except
thing.
for the reason that like the SNES games don't work or the N64 games don't work. Indie games and multiplayer.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Just
I haven't tried Tabletop Simulator. I mean, I have a code for it just sitting in my email, and I still have never tried it.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I should also probably not judge it before I played it. I've just had a really bad track record, like probably about 80 games that we've tried to
Yeah.
play on the NLSS that just won't work together.
Yeah, multiplayer and indie don't go hand in hand, except for Disco Dodgeball. That game works fucking
Yep,
flawless.
that one's
Yeah,
perfect.
it does. It's like amazing.
Unity checkbox.
Flawless.
Mhm.
Yeah, they just turned on the Unity multiplayer checkbox. But seriously, that's what he said. Like, I asked, like, I remember asking him when I was first playing it. I was like, "Hey, so you know, a lot of indie games have a lot of trouble with multiplayer. Like, how did you do the multiplayer?" And he's like, "Oh, it's the Unity multiplayer plugin." Like, he said it
Yeah.
nonchalantly in such a way that made it seem like he didn't have to do any coding at all. It was just like, yeah, I'll just fucking click on Unity's multiplayer option. Boom, there you go. So, I mean,
I'm
I'm
genuinely
sure it's not
curious
that.
to find out if it's actually that simple now. I almost just want to like build a game so I can see if we can play it online together.
Yeah,
Oh my
that'd be
god,
cool.
Bear game, I want it.
I'd
Yeah.
I
play
actually
that
played
game.
Enviro Bear 2000 the other day.
Ooh,
Did you?
yeah.
How was that experience?
Very good. I think you should play the shit out of that if you haven't
Very
already.
good.
Very good. I
Very
thought you
good.
said just now.
Hey,
All right. Can we end with that pun? I'd love to.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's always important to end on a pun, really. In these
Very
subject
punny.
episodes. Yeah,
Mhm.
super punny. But yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
It's up back supposed to say now.
This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.